Hi, folks. It's September 2nd. Yesterday we were 1-1. I think that's what 2-2 the last 2 days. Before that we were 4-0. So that makes us about 6-2 over the last 8 games, I believe. Yesterday we were 1-1. We hit the heavy favorite, not heavy, minus 140ish. I think it was on Seattle, which should have won against the Mets. We also took a reverse line movement for the second day in a row. We had two on, I guess it was Friday night. So we were 2-0 on reverse line movements with underdogs. Last night we had one, and that one did not hit. So anyway, today we've got a couple money line bets for you. The first one's Milwaukee. Let me find the Milwaukee game for you. Milwaukee. Where is Milwaukee at? I'll find it for you. There it is. Milwaukee's minus 108. Let's look at this game a little closer. The Poisson model has breaking down this game to be a Philadelphia as a winner, but Poisson model, I don't know the results of it. I don't have those numbers, but it's just an algorithm that I kind of ignore, but I like to kind of look at for fun. It's interesting, but it's not really part of my analysis, if you will. Going to the predictive confidence, you can see Milwaukee has a 48% predictive confidence, whereas Philadelphia is a 36%. Philadelphia is the hitting team here. You can see the offensive numbers. All these ranges are based on a range of 32 teams. So let's see, like home runs are 22. That means they're 10th in the league. So basically, Philadelphia is a good hitting team. The pitching here, you can see the numbers. The ERA, he's getting 128 of 192 points. The pitching, he's getting 62 of 192, or 64 of 192. He's not getting a lot for pitching. So this is a hitting team. Milwaukee on the side here has basically poor hitting, good pitching. So this whole game is hitting versus pitching, basically. I'll take the pitching, take the home team on that pretty much every time. So let's look at the numbers a little closer in terms of the pitchers. The pitchers both have different whip ranges. So Suarez, if I pronounce it correctly, has a whip of 1.43. A 1.43 whip falls into, for the last 7 days. I did basically August 27th to September 2nd on the analytics for today, and that 1.43 whip falls into the range of 44% win percentage at 12 and 15, and negative like half a unit. If you go down to Miley, the pitcher over on the Brewers, he has 1.14. That's hitting 59% for the last week at 30 and 21. So obviously there's an advantage on the whip. If you go back to the ERAs, you got 3.88, which has a 48% win percentage for the last week, whereas Miley at 3.17 has a 67%. So the ERA and whip are both heavy leans towards Milwaukee. If you go down a little bit further on the last 10 games, Philadelphia is 6-4. That's a 49% win percentage in the last week, whereas 8-2 for, I say Philadelphia before. I think I said Milwaukee, but anyway, Philadelphia at 6-4 is 49%. Milwaukee at 8-2 is at 59%. That's three metrics in a row where the advantage was like in the 60% range on Milwaukee. Note that. The split 50-50. We'll call that a wash. The home dogs are hitting 41% for the last week. At 19 and 27, but only negative 5.5 units because obviously they're dogs, so they're not paying a lot of juice. And then the road record and the home record, you got 33 and 35 on Philly here. You've got Milwaukee at 40 and 27. And so if you look at the numbers here, you get 32 points for the home win percentage, you're getting 32 points for the away win percentage. It's a wash. All these things to say, basically, we're taking Milwaukee for 2 units. In a game that's probably going to be tight, but this is a value pick, like every pick that we put out. So anyway, going to the next game, let me flip my notes. We're going to take Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I love this bet just because it's plus 130, honestly, but let me break it down for you. Poisson model, again, is going the other direction, so we'll see how the Poisson does against me tomorrow. The pitcher for Pittsburgh, he has a whip of 1.28, which has a 59% win percentage for the month, whereas the whip of 1.54 for the St. Louis pitcher Thompson is a 40% win percentage. That's a 20% difference, basically, in the win percentage just on the whip. The ERAs are 3.92 and 4.2. They fall in the same range at 48% win percentage. That's a wash. They're in the same range. Going to the last 10 games at 3-7, St. Louis is at 47% for the last week. At 6-4, Pittsburgh is at 49% for the last week. I'd say that's almost a wash as well. The split percentage is 67% on Pittsburgh as at 59% for the last week at 26 and 18. The away dogs are hitting 46%, but at plus 130, that's not a bad number. And then the home road records, you can see here, you've got 32% on the bottom, 32% as well. So St. Louis looks like they might have a little better, actually they do have definitely a better hitting team. I'd say that St. Louis has the better, or I'm sorry, Pittsburgh has the better pitcher. The last 10 games. All these things basically say this game is a slight lean towards Pittsburgh. When you get a slight lean on a team at plus money, you take that value and go with it. So those are the picks for today. 2 units on both games. Hope you guys are enjoying the holiday weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with a couple more picks. We'll be doing NFL probably Wednesday night on our video cast podcast that we do. So anyway, fellas and ladies, have a good weekend. Bye.